So as part of the work I do in and around BMX and cycling in general, I set up a team with a friend of mine called Team Mind. It's a team of around 20 riders now, so it's grown quite a lot in the last 4 years. And so whilst it's a very sociable, family-orientated sport, it's also a great opportunity to talk to people and to be in a sociable environment. So mental health in the workplace is obviously a really big issue. And that's something I was conscious of when we set up Team Mind. I was running a comms PR agency in London. I'd grown mine, merged in with another, and ended up running a company of about 40 people. And the pressures of that are immense. It was a very hard time, actually. Growing a business, running a business, being responsible for all those things, young children based in London, not really having enough time for anything, let alone the important things, and then prioritising perhaps the less important things that short term seem to be, top of the list. Sport for me is a really important aspect of mental health. Getting out and spending time out in the natural environment, competition component, the focus it gives you, the physical as well, meaning that you have to stop thinking about stuff that's affecting you at that moment, or things that are troubling you, or issues that you've got to deal with. You have to, if you're doing something physical, you've got to stop for a moment, and I suppose that's a form for me anyway of sort of mindfulness really, and taking a moment out. I think the awareness it's raised more broadly in a group of people who you're quite masculine, quite that probably quite thin veneer in many cases, but that veneer of invincibility, and it's made them think, it's made them stop, and it's given them information, and it's helped them, I suppose, to identify that they might actually need a bit of help, and it's not a bad thing to ask for it. I think it is cliched, but talking to someone is the most important step you can ever take, and don't leave it too long. If you're struggling with stuff, deal with it now before it gets worse.